to another doubleheader evening tonight here at the Elite Warfare Gaming League. An interesting matchup as we start off. We're having the Carolina Reapers Gaming taking on H2K. And first of all, let me introduce my casting duo tonight. Trevor, what is good, man? How are we feeling about tonight's matchup?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to knock the rust off a little bit, get back into it, playing time is going down, casting time about to go up.
Definitely so, as we do take a little bit of a look here at both of our teams in the league standings, both 1-1, both in a 3-3 map count, as well as a team lineup show up for you guys as well. We've seen the C side of CRG Black here on the main stage. Cyrus, Louis, Cyrus, Rack and Season. And then if you want to go ahead and give me the other side there for H2K.
Yeah, then we're gonna have Khan, X3, Rednimal, and the opposing. And I've heard really good things about this H2K team. I heard they're a force to be reckoned with. Nick, won't you tell us what the current standings are, what the records are for these two teams?
Yeah, so like I said before, a 1-1, both teams 1-1, both teams on a 3-3 map count. So that first week you had to play two matches and you had to, work that out a little bit. Unfortunately, both these teams did lose a match during that time. And they will need a bounce back here. We saw the side of CRG Black on the main stage earlier later in the week on the weekend there on Sunday, and they were able to 3-0 the side of Dom and pretty easily. This will be the first time we'll see this H2K roster here on the main stage. But if we talk about it a little bit more here as we go into our map set, as you can already see, ladies and gentlemen, map number 1, we're headed to an exposure hard point. And then we go to Din S&D, Exposure Overload, Scar HP, and Scar S&D if we need to go all 5. And for me, I really have, one of those inklings of an idea that this match might go all 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of those things that we'll see what happens here and what teams we do see, but both teams being very competitive, both higher echelon teams in the league as well. This probably will decide who goes on further into the bracket as well. CRG already bringing love out too in the chat. We always know when CRG is playing because the CRG crew comes in fat for them. But it's really just what we can see from this H2K roster.
Yeah, I'm looking to see a bounce back on both sides, honestly. And listen to what the map said. We have the exposure hard point, the scar hard point. A lot of rotations are going to be heavy. There's not going to be a whole lot of bang outs. So it's all about who can play the most disciplined Call of Duty, who can be at one step ahead of the game. And that's going to determine who's going to get the leg up in this pool to hopefully earn their spot to bracket play.
Yeah, that's really the question right now is, these two rosters being the way that they have been very dominant as of late, but they need to continue to show us that prowess and, show us what they can continue to, do in this A group pool, that being the Carolina Reapers gaming pool as well. So it's just one of those things that we will find out here shortly because map number 1 is going to be loading in here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be CRG Black taking on H2K here on the battleground of exposure. We'll see how it fares for him. Danny, how are you feeling about the matchup here?
Well, I really just want to see who can chain the P3, P4 together. Those are two money hills, and as long as you rotate properly, hit the right spots to get the preferred spawns, and then funnel the other team into the choke points, those are the team that's going to be successful.
Yeah, and we'll find out here shortly, ladies and gentlemen, as we head off into map number 1, as we already see a little bit of some roster changes coming in too. We can see the fights going down through the middle of the map, and it's a bang out, a pinstripe kill feed for both sides so far. CRG Black having a little bit of the edge though, as Convict trying to make a play onto that inside of the point here. Brick now have to make a play of his own on the outside, and he's able to snap back onto it. And Jay coming in for this roster as well. maybe a little bit of name changes there. We do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, but Louis looking to try to find something as well. Yes, a 3 dead goes in. Make it 4-3 for Louis as well, as this CRG Black team opens up onto the P1. Now to rotations to P2. Can they battle it off?
Yeah, and great job from CRG to make sure they get that mid control, get into the mid cut, and then really like push their opponents out of that P1 time. Because it started off with H2K, they were winning the gunfights in middle, they had the mid control, but CRG won the crucial fights, got the 4 wipe, and now they're set up here in the driver's seat for this P2, gotten H2K spawning out.
Yeah, and H2K yet to have a point here in map number 1, ladies and gentlemen. They need to break onto this hill. Jay here to hold the defensive line, and he's just bouncing all over them right now, not allowing this H2K roster to even get a sniff at the hill time. That's another 3 dead as well, as the 4th looks to be collected here by Louis. And again, it's just CRG Black off the bat here, and they have rotations to P3. You can already see H2K looking for these rotates onto P3. They're going to have a lot to deal with here, as Frick collects onto 2. Now looking for more in the gunfight. Gets a team help there with the shots as well. Last one going to be in the bottom of P3 as a pistol does come out. I don't believe he has ammo in that AR, so really hard chows to have as Jay does come back up, trying to reach out these long positions. And again, he's going to go down to X3. And this is where we can see maybe a fight breaking out into the back part of this point.
But see, the thing is, on that P2, no one took any routes for H2K. Everyone just tried to force slam the front over and over and over again. And, you know, that's what let them on the donut. Now they're finally getting some time here on this P3. They have CRG pinned in the back, but CRG, they've been doing a good job playing together. They're going to make this break happen. They're going to chow all in unison, and they're going to get to trading 2s in the feed, make that 3. Frick's the last man up, and their last 20 is going to go to CRG.
Yeah, CRG looking very dominant here. The rotations, however, though, in favor of the side of H2K as we head into the next point here. What can they find? What can they get on? Can they get on the hill? But let's head into a listen-in with the side of CRG as they can completely continue to keep on rolling the side of H2K.
Heard.
Yo, take routes through deep right.
I'm nading point. Yo, bomb circle. Child, bomb circle. Child, bomb circle.
Yo, our inner solo.
Let's take the back. Let's take the back.
Side door now too. Side door as well.
Side door.
Back.
Come back. Nice. Let's do
Yo, grab time.
I got time.
Long week.
We spawn
Yo,
behind you, bro.
front time right now.
We have it back, bro.
Help him.
Big on time, 2.
Yep, I'm
Yo,
helping.
front dead. Yo, one more front door.
Last one.
Yeah, no front.
Getting right.
Well, last one front. Challenge right now.
Weak. Nice, good kill.
Nice, I'm getting right.
Try
Yeah,
push
you
up.
guys
Push up again.
Pull it back.
This one out.
Yo, one in the back.
Start rotating.
Shit, he's one shot new. Their side.
Heard.
He's
Yeah,
really
he went
bullet.
back dirt then.
Nice sirens.
Yeah, they're going new.
Ready or
Dirt.
not?
I can bump time.
Yo, watch out for dirt. He's still there.
Two on the ring.
Mine go make cut.
Hit him.
Wait, I'm.
Shit,
Yo,
Come on,
push out the other side. Push out the other side.
Yeah. Absolute close.
If you want,
PG.
Every cross.
One shot dirt.
Behind you,
Dirt.
starting.
Top blue.
On my X.
In the pocket front.
Yo, one shot, our dirt, one shot. Went their front time. He's close up.
And that was a great listen-in for the side of CRG Black. But now let's head over to H2K as they need this hill time more than they can breathe.
Oh, one more.
Oh, I'm going top window.
They're only gonna be playing around
I'll see
you.
my
They
people.
have to be playing around you.
ACD.
Oh my god. Throw that out.
You know, behind pillar, a point.
He's weak on time, weak.
Long dead.
Nice. I'm watching our
Two
ring.
on old, man. What the fuck?
Oh, dead.
Like,
Still one
More
there.
old. Hot top back. Two.
One up, ring.
Dead. Hit time. We get the shot. I get the shot.
Black one.
I got your long.
Keep these spawns. It should be spawning ring. Yeah, it's spawning ring.
One easy, yes. One mid zig.
P5 dead.
I'm looking at the short push.
Watch
I'm
your
seeing
make cut. Watch your make cut. Gotta be there.
Oh, long AR.
long. Let's go long.
Mid cut, short.
Oh, one pitch
Behind you.
No, yeah.
Flip.
P3,
I'm
copy
gonna
3.
make cut.
All good.
H2K sounding a little bit rushed here, but they do, however, sound very good in the comm so far. They are down about 100 points here as we head into the second rotation of Hills, and P1 still being dominated by the side of CRG Black.
Yeah, and if you listen to those comms, like CRG was calling out, let's take the routes. They're talking about what they were doing on the map, and they really, on that P4, they really favored that bottom ring position. And on the other side of H2K, a lot of frustration, a lot of whining, you know, a lot of just giving some call outs where people are at, and that's why there's a 100-point lead for CRG Black right now.
Yeah, definitely so. As we head into this P2 rotation, the break's going to be in for the side of H2K. That's a 4 dead in the kill feed as well, as they keep on rolling them and they spawn them out for the P3 rotations. This is a very good time that needs to be collected here by H2K. They need to hold down on the pace and make sure they get this hill time. But Cruise Missile going to be coming in and invested for the side of CRG, as they are able to collect onto one. We'll see what happens into the middle map fight, as Frick now going to push all the way through here to try to make a play onto this bottom solar position. He's going to get taken care of. Nade kill, though, trades one out, but there's still 3 to deal with here, and there is not a lot of time left on this hill, as the rotation should be coming in for the side of CRG, as only 1 left up onto the hill. As I say that, CRG break for the last little bit of time, and we'll see the rotations and how the hold potential is going to go for H2K.
Yeah, H2K, that on that P2, they prioritized the mid control, and that's why they came out on top on that P2 time, and now they're set up for the P3 rotation. But the problem is they're going to get pinched on both sides by CRG. CRG is setting up for this break, just waiting for the teammates to get in a position, going to slide in. They're going to get opposing to get 1. He's going to get 2. Can he make it a 3rd? But they're going to keep CRG at bay, collecting huge time to try to slowly inch their way into this game and make this a game of inches when it comes to hardpoint.
Definitely so, a game of inches, like you said, but a break could be on the potential now, but no, it's not going to be for CRG, as they are getting spawn trapped in the back of P3 right now, and that's another 3 dead. That looks good on the cards here for H2K. The route is coming from Frick as well, as a rotational battle going to be happening here on the outside of Dirt, and it's not going to go down for them, as another kill is going to come up huge for Convict. Can they get the next one? They cannot, but the hill time on this rotation is still going to be collected first here by the side of H2K. Only a couple players in the back here, as X3 able to get 1. Can this next one do it? And it's going to be it, as the side of H2K look to bring themselves back in map number 1.
Yeah, and remember, at one point in time, they only had 30 points through 3 hills, and now they're just 30 away from tying this game up. X3 on a hoop tape, trying to get some crazy kills, but just like that, Jay is going to break in. CRG looks like they're going to hold the rest of the scrap time, having H2K hit from the front, but as long as H2K gets a good hold in this P5, we are back to having ourselves a map 1.
Yeah, definitely so, and so far so good. If you're the side of CRG, H2K is going to be spawning in the back, however, as they look to try to spawn trap them in the back here for this P5 rotation. 1 does get out, but the time finally goes back in favor of H2K. This is going to be another rotational battle that favors H2K. It's going to be a 1v1 for Hill here, as the nade does connect, and that is a Kobe from downtown, ladies and gentlemen, as it is going to be CRG here that do control the hill time for the onset of it. But really, these rotational battles on top mid are going to be crucial here, as the time does get contested for now. Cruz coming back in as well, looking to try to find more of these kills for the side of CRG.
Yeah, and that's a huge cruise right there. Huge 3. Opposing, he's trying to get some breathing room for his team, but Sirens patrolling the mid. Or Frick patrolling the mid. Sirens watching the front cut. They're just going to keep wrecking this time, and they can win right here. H2K has to work some kind of break as a team, but they're not checking their corners because they are rushing. 7 seconds to go for CRG. Will this be it right here? And it looks like that is all she wrote on the map number 1.
Yeah, unfortunate here. Maybe starting a little slow for the side of H2K, as they were able to bring it back, though, and that is something in itself that you can definitely look at the side of H2K and say, this might be a series here, ladies and gentlemen, because they were down immense on the first 3 rotation of hills. You know, unfortunately, they could not even try to bring it back remotely. It was a better scoreline than it was on those first 3 hills, though.
Oh, absolutely. I thought we were in for an absolute snooze fest. I thought they were going to be lucky they got 60, but I give them credit. They battled back. They did their thing. I mean, it wasn't enough in the end, but I tipped the effort 100%.
Yeah, and it finishes 250 to 167, and now we head to an S&D on Din. And Trevor, tell me what you think about this map and what you think the side of H2K need to do to bring themselves back into map number 2.
H2K's got to definitely play with some more teamwork, especially on Den. Den's going to be about mid control and it's just hitting sites together. Like if you're going to commit to the A site, do it together. Do as a team. Don't spread the map. It's going to be really easy to get isolated because those lanes are very cut off. There's no easy way to get from the roofs to the mid and so on and so forth. So once you commit to something, you have to do it together and make sure you can pick up trades.
Yeah, that is a huge thing that needs to find out for the side of H2K. Can they bounce back, or will CRG Black continue to roll as they were a dominant force in this exact mode and map against the side of Dom Latin America? I do believe that finished off 6-0 even. So this team knows how to play very team oriented when it comes down to taking sites. It is going to be a little bit before we get into that map. The new lobby is going to be set up here in just a couple of seconds. We do appreciate you guys as always. We're going to head to a quick break, let you vibe out to some tunes as we just wait for that next match to come on up.
Yo, I'm still here. This ain't over yet. You know what I'm saying? It's who I am. Let's go. Cause I'm a warrior. That's right. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Right. I'm a warrior. Yo, I'm coming at you like an avalanche. Part machine, I've never lost a battle that I've had. Body armor like a soldier, I'm a champion. I'm the greatest thing to step out since the earth begun. Raise my fist to show my haters that I'm never going. Just as long as I keep breathing and my blood is flowing. The fire in my belly ain't a women's destiny. The time is now to take my chances, so come on and follow me. Yeah, I'm a warrior. That's right. I'm a warrior. I can't be nothing less. Yeah, I'm a warrior. Let's go. Look, keep me steady on my feet cause I will never drop. All this sweat and all this pain will never make me stop. I got my dreams in my palm, I gotta hold them tight. I know my future's in good hands, I know my future's bright. I climb the ladder with my strength, I'm growing tall. Words will never hurt me when they try to make me fall. It's impossible to fail when you're already invincible. So come on, test me, I'm the greatest of them all. Come on.
Alright, here we are back with the Den S&D first round. We have CRG on the defense. Oh, and there's going to be an instant trade here off the rip. H2K trying to work this A site. Red's going to get one. Can he get more? He's just lurking in servers. Waiting to pounce. Oh, he's going to get found out. He's going to slide out. He's got reinforcements coming. Down he goes, 2v2. Just Sirens and Jay. Sirens waiting for the outer roof push. They got to get these kills, and they got to hit the defuse. Does not see the gun sticking out. Oh, he somehow gets the win. Sirens with a huge win with the 2v1. Now they have the man advantage, but you do have Convict looking over the bomb, or I thought he was. And down he goes. CRG Black with the opening defensive win. And I thought for sure that H2K had that in the bag.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the retake pressure that comes out of the side of CRG Black there, ladies and gentlemen. And Sirens able to get a huge one on the outer side of roof. I didn't think he was going to be ready for that shell. Just turns and burns the young man, unfortunately. And we'll head over to their offensive side where they looked very dominant in their last matchup. We'll see if they can do the same thing here. Sirens already a 3-0 start here. We'll open on up over to this B site. Louis gonna be your bomb carrier, roaming through that middle part of the map, now playing back towards his teammates. As the first blood does get enacted here for the side of CRG Black, and no one going to be home here for the side of H2K. Is this going to have to be a rotational fight that they have to win here, as Jay does get another spot out to it, and the bomb is going to be going down for CRG. Nade is going to be connecting there, and the next kill going to go the way of CRG Black. Off the wall bounce in the middle fight, now going to be a thing. As Jay spots out another one. Here's the punch come out as well. And that's another quick round here for the side of CRG Black. Just able to take over the site and dominate all the way through.
Yeah, and that was just textbook search and destroy from CRG. The bomb carrier lurked mid, waiting for the information, and as soon as he got that pick, instantaneously, boom, that bomb went to B. They have full site control, and then H2K playing off their heels, so now it's up to H2K. Can they get a bounce back on their offensive round? They're down 2-0 here. Want to see more cohesion on the map. Win your big ones. If you're going to play a Creddy, you got to win that fight. So it looks like they're going to opt to go back to the A site again. All 4 members. CRG opting for a spread defense. Louis, he's the point man, trying to get the information. And he definitely sees at least one. Does he know there's more? X3 unaware of the man right in front of him. And he's going to get shot right through the wall. Opposing is going to pick up a second 4v2 just like that, but don't count CRG out. Bomb still has to go down. Sirens cannot win that fight. 4v1, all up to Sirens. He does get one. Can he get more, though? It's a 1v3. 30 seconds to go. Very unlikely, but not impossible. We have seen crazier things in the world of Call of Duty. But all these members of H2K, they're playing the crossfires. They got the info. And down he goes. H2K finally on the board. A much-needed offensive round win.
Yeah, and you saw how the take went for them on this A site in the first round. They were just playing it perfectly in that one, checking every corner when they needed to, playing as a team a little bit more there in the later half of things, getting the kills in the 2v3, not 2v4, and not slowing down like they did in the last round. We'll see if CRG can bounce back here, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Donut Cam's going to be coming out here after the 4th round. So after this round right here, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be seeing some donut cams potentially, maybe for Convict, as it is going to be another execute towards this B site as the shots come on through. And as I say that, we're already over at A, just full offensively pushed up through, and the read not going to be coming in from Cyrus. He does not spot out that player in the back, but Frick goes down as well, now left up in the 3v2 situation. It's going to be Jay and Louis. Louis still having bomb, both SMGs, looking to try to make a play back onto it. X3 has an idea that this might be a rotated bomb site, as the bomb site is going to be cleared out, and nobody going to be home for the side of H2K, as the bomb's still going to be not going down quite yet, as a spot out towards mid has happened. Nade is going to go out. And we've seen this from the side of CRG before. They'll full rotate this back to the A site if they feel too much pressure is here, but they need to get this bomb down as quick as possible. If they want to rotate, it has to be now. The bomb finally going on down for the side of CRG. We have 44 seconds left to play in this round. We'll see if H2K can clutch it out back for them, as they are in a man advantage right now. But they do not want to scam, as the first one into sight is going to be killed and taken care of, as Louis goes down as well. Now a 2v1 scenario for Jay. The bomb's still ticking away, only about 20 seconds left on the clock. And he's really just got to take care of the defuser, as Jay does get pushed out. And Red able to collect on the final kill and the defuse here on a 5 streak, ladies and gentlemen, as he continues to fry. Now we are tied up on rounds as well. Donut Cam's going to be enacted here in the next round.
Yeah, and H2K did a great job playing together. And I feel like that CRG just was not being decisive enough. They would have got that bomb down sooner. 100%. I think they had a chance to win that round, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be on the Donut Cam with Convict. Shout out Krispy Kreme. Love the sponsorship on the camera. Can Convict get on the board finally and upgrade to his Dunkin' Donuts membership to an Olive Garden reservation? So far, nothing seen at B. Bomb is just wrapping, though. Convict's going to be the bait man over at B, while the rest of his team, look, all CRG are just sitting in dojo because they see Convict here. And in the meantime, H2K is going to get a free roto. Frick has got an idea that something fishy is going down. He decides to peek, and he's going to get the first information on opposing. Going to get tagged up, backs off. We still have Convict lurking. And there he goes. He gets his first kill on the board. And now it's a 3v3. Bomb is down at A. And they're going to just stick this defuse. Frick's pushing out to make sure he gets his teammates some breathing room on the defuse. It's almost done. And there it is. A 2v2 defuse for CRG. Great decision on them to try to get that defuse out.
Yeah, the real problem there is opposing dropping off the map there, ladies and gentlemen. They had a 3-man take here. They were able to get some shots down range as well. And, you really leave yourself in a bad situation when you go 2 down there. You have to chow at least once to make sure that bomb's not getting defused. And unfortunately, it just does not go your way if you're the side of H2K. Breadstick cam up, though, here for both sides now, as they do cloud a little bit of what we're seeing on the map, but it will be before the action takes place. As a bomb headed over to this A site in a basically 4-man hit. It's only one going to be over into the middle of the map. No one home here for the side of H2K. As I say that, Convict gets onto site, looking for this first initial blood, but can't get it to go. And it is the slowdown now for the side of CRG, as they do get the bomb plant in. They're able to collect one back if you're the side of H2K, and that kill is going to be traded out quick. And now Red left up by himself, and that's going to be another quick round here for CRG. Just impeccable style and pace of play right now.
Yeah, and you can tell CRG, they have the playbook. They have the game plan in mind. They execute quickly and efficiently. And this is where we say, even in Group A, there's just levels to this. And H2K is just levels below where CRG is at in game planning and execution. But, it's not over to the fat lady sings. And I'm not singing yet. So, H2K going to be on their offense. And let's see what they're going to do. Oh, we do have Red sitting in spawn. Oh, he's just twirling his knife. And we're looking to be leaning B here. CRG does have 2 men over by this B site. Smoke's going out. It's the first time I see smoke. Great nade from Convict. Way to go. Practicing those nades in the private match. That's what you love to see. Already a man advantage, but Louis is going to get a nade of his own. They have the mid pressure, the mid control. And now you have the bomb carrier pinned over here by 10. And you have number 6, Frick. He's gonna try and get the angles. He wants to get the timing so he can go through and hit this pinch. Oh, but this is gonna be his opportunity as H2K. They're wrapping this bomb out. And CRG seems to be ready for this, but they're not ready for the sheer numbers. Frick gets out with his life just barely, and he's over at this site using the bomb heady, ready to take these fights. And now we're seeing a misdirection, another rewrap. They're going to get eyes on the man broken. H2K is going to have full control of the site, and now the main advantage. Sniper out, no shot connects. Without that aim assist, sniping is a lot more difficult, ladies and gentlemen. Don't believe me, go try rank play. Frick goes down, and the opponent gets the last. H2K with another round on the board. That was just fantastic misdirection, keeping CRG on their heels.
Yeah, definitely so. The double rewrap coming out. Maybe their playbook being a little deeper than what we thought here on the desk, as they're able to rotate it back out and get that round win for their side. Now 3-4 here, ladies and gentlemen. We are in round number 8, 7 rounds deep. Will we see the full distance here in the second map? Right now, H2K trying to bring themselves back alive in the series. They are down 1. And it is going to be the bomb carrier of Louis that needs to try to find these initial bloods here. He's 3-6. He's got a lot of bomb plants, but just looking to get on the board a little bit more here on these initial kills. As smoke does go out again. We'll see what the play looks like here for CRG. As a plant is going to be coming in. Spot out onto the first player. Jay going to spot out 1. Can't get the kill, though, as the initial kill does not come on through, and that's 2 for H2K, as Louis now left up by himself on site. He has a teammate now in Frick, now making it even here. It's Frick going to get challenged from the back part of this site, and this is just going to flip on its head as the nades do go out for X3. It's a slowdown again for both sides. His first kill comes on through, and now only 1 left up into the back part of the map. They have to know where he's at. His time is dwindling away, and that's going to be the round here. H2K tie us up at 4s, and they're able to get the round win again to go to their side. Now chaining 2 rounds together, looking very, very good to potentially take us the distance.
Yeah, and that was just so disappointing about that round. Louis and Jay had the opportunity to get that clutch. I mean, they already did the hard work. They're already down 2 men, and then they evened up the odds because they had good teamwork in this 10 area, but then they decided to scam, give their lives away for free, and before you know it, the round was over. H2K with the equalizer, and now they have a chance to take the lead here on their offense. They've been definitely leaning A good bit of their offenses. We did have a B plant last time. And it looks like we're going to just go for some mid control here. I like the idea behind this play. They want to see if they can catch him getting aggressive. I don't know if it's actually going to work, but you do have Red. He's pushed out. Jay with the first blood. Bomb is still going over towards A site. And look, we got number 8 in the A1 day 1 corner. Louis, he gets Red just like that. X3 pushing up. Oh, gets a little too frisky with that bomb. And now H2K is down a man. Opposing evening up the odds. Trapped in Red trying to heal. He reached the table. He's going to get one. 1v2 all up to Red. They have him spotted and down he goes. CRG is going to be on game point now for this search and destroy. And that was just great reads all around. Poor execution from the side of H2K.
And this Shao coming out with the AR looking like an SMG right now, ladies and gentlemen, as it continues to fry open for the side of CRG. We'll see what they can do on their next offensive side. They've stagnated out a little bit here on defense. We'll see if they can continue to try to show us why they are so good at S&D as we head over to the A site here for the side of CRG Black. And it will be a quick execute. Only 1 home for H2K. Early rotates probably coming on through as a spot out for information does happen. And it does look like one's going to fall off the map here for the side of CRG. You're already a man down, and you have the rotators coming in as well. This is not what you want to see if you're a CRG fan. Unfortunately, Jay just dropping off the map there. Bomb goes down. Louis can't get it to go. And that's going to be a 3 dead now. Frick left up by himself on a 4 streak, having to theoretically ace clutch here for his side to take the map. Spot outs happen for both teams. You can see he's still roaming, still trying to find some of these kills. He gets a stun check hit as well. Shots coming out. Can't connect onto it, but the back rotate from Convict, looking to try to find something. 195 there for him. The first kill does happen here. Time dwindling away, though, as the pistol pulled on out. And it's just going to be a back play, as he knows the other player for the side of H2K is going to be close, that he can get both of these, as he does. Now in the 1v1, this is where things get very interesting, ladies and gentlemen, as the middle chow going to be coming through, and he can't win it. No, unfortunate there for CRG. Almost ace clutching out of Frick to win the map, ladies and gentlemen, but just can't get it done against Conflict here.
Dude, Frick was HOTTOGO on that. I thought he was clutching that up. The crowd was about to go wild, but now we're in a round 11. CRG is going to be on the offense, and you have to favor him in this situation because CRG's offenses have been pretty masterful. Great execution. Let's see what they're aiming to do. The bomb is going to be leaning towards A. You do have one more man join him on that lane, and they are flying. Opposing's getting the info. He's backing up. This is CRG's opportunity to take this site fast and loose, but a little bit of hesitation from them, trying to clear all their corners. Got to tip the play. Frick, though, with the opening blood. That is huge. Is he going to be ready, though, for the other man in the corner? Yes, he will. Wins that fight 4v2 just like that. The last two members of H2K are in the back. Opposing tagged up. Will he reach out? Yes, he will. Still alive. Bomb down at A. And this is a tough ask for H2K, but never impossible. Opposing will open it up with one. Now only at a one-man disadvantage. Holding irons, waiting for somebody to give you anything. And he slides out. Oh my goodness! I don't even know how he wins that fight, but he evens it up. 20 seconds though. You gotta go. You gotta get the kills and the defuse. It's round 11. Everyone's gonna be playing tight. Shots go out. He reads the shadow, and they're just like that. H2K get both kills and the defuse, and they even up our series at one apiece. Nick, what are we thinking right now?
Great showing, and able to bring the comeback through fruition here. A 6-5 scoreline to finish us off here for the side of H2K. We're tied up ones, ladies and gentlemen, and this series starts to get a little bit more interesting. Like I said on the onset of this one, both teams 1-1. Both teams on a 3-map win, 3 maps lost. So it could get very interesting here later in the series, as well as we head into our overload map, though, ladies and gentlemen. This is where things could get very interesting as we head back over to Exposure. And it is going to be one of those maps we talk about a lot here, Trev. But just talk to me. What do you feel like, as a guy that also plays and casts here on the desk, about an Exposure overload?
Well, I mean, Exposure Overload is definitely probably one of the better of the the Overload maps. But Overload in general, with the way the spawns work now, as long as you get pushed up that one side, you're going to make people spawn basically mid of the other lane. It's going to be so hard to get and cut off those scores. That's why it's important. If you are not the bomb carrier, you got to push out that whole lane. Don't do it by yourself. Once your team gets some kills and you're pushed out, you can pretty much guarantee a cap. So it's just all about working the assembly line, getting your game plan in order, and knowing how you're going to attack the map.
Yeah, definitely so. And we'll see if the side of CRG Black takes the lead here, or will H2K bounce back in the next respawn game mode and take the lead of them for themselves. And for H2K, you just got to continue playing with the pressure that you're giving the side of CRG Black. They're playing at high pressure, high ticker rate of Call of Duty. So you need to bring it back as well. That first respawn game mode, when we headed to Hardpoint, you started off slow on this exact map. We'll see if that continues here. But, it's just really a question marks raised here for H2K, as they need to bounce back again.
Yeah, H2K, though, you got to give them some credit. They came back, they won that S&D, and they did it well, too. They took advantage of CRG's hesitancies. Even though CRG's offenses were very good, they also had their opportunities where they were slacking a little bit. They let the timings go against the fair favor, and that's what allowed H2K to come back into the game and win the map too.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what it looks like here as we did get a draw here on the map number 3. We're just going to get a restart of the match as well. So we're going to head to a quick break. We'll be back with map number 3, Exposure Overload, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure on the break you grab something to drink, grab something to snack on. We'll catch you after the break.
Know that they was born to be a fighter. 100%, nothing less. Let's go. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. 'Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. That's who I am. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. 'Cause I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Yeah, I'm a warrior.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into the next map. Overload on the cards here for the both sides. CRG Black versus H2K. We're tied at 1s, and CRG Black already have the point on the back. They're able to get 2 dead, but a 2 back collected here for the side of H2K, and it's Louis pushed up deep into the spawn, and the first score already through for the side of CRG Black as they take a dominant position in this one, and kills coming on through the spawn as well.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. Frick got that free cap because Louis was pushed all the way up, and as soon as those kills went down, they were spawning all the way by that 8 point, and at that point, freebie. And that's the key to winning Overload no matter the map. And we already got a 2-0 lead here for CRG Black. They are showing their dominance in the respawns for sure.
Yeah, definitely so. A 2-0 lead, looking for the third as well. If you're the side of CRG Black, you need to try to find it. As a middle chow already pushed up from Convict here onto this other site on the dirt side, as Frick does collect onto that kill. So far, so good for the side of CRG Black as they need to try to find this third one. They were very dominant in this game mode as well in their last matchup. We'll see if they can do the same thing here. As the kills do fall for them, they have 3 up to try to aggress onto this site. That's another 3 dead in the kill feed here for the side of CRG Black. Only 1 left up into the middle of the map, and he's dead as well, ladies and gentlemen. looking for more is Cyrus on the backside. Now Frick left up by the Chow by himself, and he wins it with the pistol. Almost winning the reach out, but his teammate there to clutch up that kill as we are a 3-0 lead here for the side of CRG Black.
CRG Black just needs one more to force halftime, but for all those lower level players watch this right now, the Group B, the Group C players, watch how CRG Black executes when they have the device. They do not hesitate. They are pushing, and they are pushing the stuff out, and that's as soon as you saw number 3 get to that top solar position, you watched all of H2K spawn by A in the back, and that's what allows CRG to get these free caps. But X3, he's about to get a cap of his own. Great pistol shots. Keep running, young man. There it is. Finally, one on the board for H2K, and now they are in the spawn, causing havoc, and the device is about to spawn on this side of the map right now.
Yeah, another P2 spawn for the device here, but it is the side of H2K that are fighting off the back foot, try to bring themselves back into this half. And so far, so good as they do collect on to 1 kill here. Back and forth as they get 2 now. A nade kill coming in from Frick. Another Kobe from the young man as he continues to show his prowess with the nade kills as well. Another spot out kill comes on through. And it is going to be another potential cap here as well as we switch on over to both sides, looking to try to find this next kill. That is a 1v1 Convict with the ball in hand, looking to try to find more kills as the Challo does come through, and he's able to win one with the pistol. The point not going to be secure just quite yet. They do drop some players, and it is X3 just roaming into this back part of sight. As I say that, capture coming on through, ladies and gentlemen, and now we are getting very interesting. If you're the side of H2K, and if you're the side of CRG Black, you need to just get one more to enact that halftime.
Yeah, but that last little kill there at the end of the second score for H2K was everything they needed to get that score. That kill is what created some further spawns. Now X3, he's about to get another score here. A tie it up. Next score takes us to half with a minute left to go. Great bounce back from H2K, working the map in their favor, creating space for the team. Now, whenever you have this mid spawn for the device, it's any man's game. Whoever can win the kill, win the gunfights, get the mid control, and it looks like H2K is doing just that. But a nade's gonna, unfortunately, nade's gonna come in, blow him up. Convict, steady trying to find the motive, getting to A here, quick as hell. But he's gonna get shot in the back. Could he get the halftime score? And it looks like H2K will get the halftime score here, 4-3 in favor of them. What a way to end that half.
I mean, that's a crazy first half of overload, ladies and gentlemen. A 4-3 scoreline. Both teams having their opportunities here, but a little bit better for the side of H2K after the first 3 get scored by the side of CRG. And you saw this man on your screen just absolutely dominating. I do believe that's Red there, just showing his prowess, holding the spawns, knowing what he needs to do for his team to get those scores in. And that's why they're up 1 point right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing about the resiliency that it takes too, because you're down 3-0 within the first minute and a half of the game, and to come back and get all 4 scores to cause a premature halftime, it's got to be good for the confidence, especially off that round 11 win. So CRG, you got to come out here with the fire on the second half and get this game going in your favor. You're going to quickly be staring down a 2-1 deficit. And we're already off to a good start if you're H2K. That's not what you want to see if you're CRG.
Yeah, and this match is getting mixier by the second, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams not wanting to give up an inch to the other side as pistol shots come on through, looking to try to make this capture a reality, but can't connect onto the deep player. And it is going to be Jay able to get one, can't get the next though, as a stun check does come on through, and that's going to be a first one for Frick. Can he find any more? He's able to find another one onto X3, can't find the person up top, and that score does come on through. However, for Louis, now we're tied up at 4s here, ladies and gentlemen. This is where things can get very hectic as we head towards a P2, and you already see Convict trying to push out, gonna get taken care of by Jay. Again, up top Solar is going to be one of the players of H2K. Can't get the kill, but the trade outs in their favor as Frick does pick up back up on that point.
Yeah, and great patience on their last score to tie the game. But H2K, they are sitting in spawn, waiting for the people to push through, trying to be patient as well, and just kills just going down. Louis with a 2. They're trying to get device control and then get this pushed out. Louis with a great turn. That's 2 in the feed for CRG. Nades are going out. They're trying to get the reinforcements in. They got to get some kills here, make these spawn outs happen, and a score just like that. 5-4 CRG with everyone getting kills in the feed. This is what you need. This is just fantastic overload from both teams, and this has been probably one of my favorite overload maps to watch so far in the EWG this season.
Yeah, definitely so. As I say that, it is a 3 dead from the side of CRG Black, though, and that's going to be another score in. Now 2 down for the side of H2K. Let's head into a listen-in with CRG Black as they take a dominant pressure here in map number 3.
Going A, they're going A, they're going A, they're going A. They're pushed up A.
Yep.
He's deep, he's deep, he's deep. Hey.
Weak on a point. They overload.
Play in.
One more.
Both in, both in.
Yo, close center.
I'll kill him.
Rentals are mid. I'm your top. Dead.
Yo, two on me. Two on me
you,
close. One close.
Inner dead, inner dead.
Nice. I'm pushing up right.
More.
Go.
I'm done.
Really weak.
I'm pushing.
Nice.
I'll play left.
And
Yo.
it's going deep left. We have to
Hurt.
back up
I'm
fast.
pushing
Guys,
through.
bring me through a wall, bro.
Pushing through.
I'm their P4 right now. I'm just sitting
Amazing.
P4.
They might have spawned A. They might have spawned A. At least like.
Working.
Yo, one
Nice.
on P5.
Close to me.
P5 weak.
Close to absolute P5.
Two.
I need help. I got it.
Yo,
Yo,
hold
one
it.
wing,
Just
one wing.
wait.
I'm
Just wait.
Wait, back up.
for the weak.
Back up.
Yo, weak. Back there's two.
There's two.
I have Hellstorm.
Okay.
Play your life there, and let's get pushed up dirt.
And that was a listen-in for CRG Black. Now let's head over to the side of H2K Gaming as they need 2 scores to bring themselves back into this map number 3.
I get it! I fucking get it!
I'm in their window. They haven't crossed yet.
Two bottom window, two long.
Two mid.
Right, Oppo.
Right,
Give me one more.
The other guy, don't worry about him. Dead.
Yep. Okay, window.
Behind you.
That's 3, gotta go.
Sure, behind me. Black box. He's gonna push up. Black box is gonna push up.
He pushed up already.
I'm picking up off of spawn. Yeah.
Wait, long.
Bro, I said P5. Holy fuck.
Long.
He's close in our spawn. I'm about to get double chopped. Close in the back dead. I got naded.
GG's.
And that will be that, ladies and gentlemen, as the scoreline ends pretty closely there, but the side of CRG able to edge it out with a 2-score deficit. If you're the side of H2K, you still look very good in the second respawn game mode, and we're definitely going to see a map number 4, so maybe you can bring yourself back in that next hard point. But right now, they are still looking like a top-tier roster to deal with in this group. It just unfortunately does not go your way there.
I mean, even with Convict going 8-23 with 1,400 damage, you still only lost by 2 scores. You put 6 scores on the board at all. I think that's a victory in of itself. And now we're going to be heading to a Scar hardpoint where it's going to be all about the rotation game. Who's going to be a step ahead? And when it comes to game playing, CRG always seems to be a step ahead. And if you're H2K, Convict's got to step up in the slaying department. He's got to do his part on this respawn if they want to have even a chance of winning the series.
Yeah, man, and Louis really being a shooter in that map number 3. We'll see if he can continue that. Headed to map number 4, ladies and gentlemen, and we head to a Scar where we saw the side of CRG absolutely put belt to ass of the side of Dom Lam. We'll see if they can do the same thing, or will it be H2K taking us the distance to that last S&D? We'll see when we come back in just a couple seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to head to that quick break as we let you vibe out to some more music. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head into map number 4. Will it be the side of CRG Black that take it in 4, or will H2K be able to bring themselves back into the series and take us to a map number 5? We'll find out pretty quickly here, as it is already a 3 dead for the side of CRG Black. They're going to get this initial time onto P1, and this is really what they did to Dom Latin America, LATAM as well, just not allowing them to get an inkling of space on the map, and you can already see it, but H2K shooting back in this one as well.
Yeah, and you know, Frick was ready for the pinch from the back on the white wall, but unfortunately the awareness was not enough as the rest of H2K collapsed on what's left of this P1 time. But CRG in control of the green side of the map, but they decide they want this blue side. Even with 8 seconds left, they're making a push for it. And I'm not sure how I feel about this move here. I don't know how much this is going to benefit them on the P2 break. And there you go. There's 3 in the feed for H2K. Frick goes down, and this P2 time is going to be all H2K to start.
Ooh, Jay with a big double up, though, on the hill to try to open something up. And this is where we saw the side of CRG be very dominant on this P2 side. But right now, it's H2K taking it to them as the nades do come on through, though. And the time does get collected here by the side of CRG, trying to bring themselves back in within that lead here. As the middle of the map play is going to be coming through. Jay getting a freebie there with the gun, with the knife out, just running. And unfortunately does not go the way as another one comes on through. And Cyrus able to collect onto 2 into the back of the map as well. Frick hitting some collector shots as well, but it is just not going their way as the break looks to be a potential here for the side of H2K. They get 3 dead and they break open that P2 time, but again, they're already on the rotate as well.
Yeah, and here you are, H2K set up at new. Oh, but he's getting naded off the plane heady, one of the best headies in the game. Frick jumping over, gonna get the kills. And now CRG in control this time. They got H2K spawning back green, got him in the funnel. And now if you're H2K, you have to take routes here. You have to push through mid, get that mid control, because you just keep pushing the front. You're just gonna get 3 kills, and you're gonna have feed streaks to the team. And there's a streak right there for X3. Oh, and then eventually, and it does allow a break in, but it looks like CRG Black, they are set up on the back white wall, ready for a new hill. Still 25 seconds left to go on this P3, and good comeback so far from H2K.
Yeah, so far so good from the side of H2K. They're playing at a high ticker rate again for their side, as Louis finally gets a kill on the board for himself. He's on that 1 bread, but he does get another one as well, so it does come back a little bit more even for the man. It's a 58-51 scoreline as we head to rotations for P4, I do believe. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. As we head to rotations for P4, and it is going to be the side of H2K that take control over the hill. We'll see how the middle of the map fights go down. It does favor CRG a little bit here. And Chow's already coming on through the top window as the spot outs come through, but it's Convict with 2 as he collects a little bit more time here, and his teammates are not going to fall on the hill time. Back Chow for X3. Actually, I'm sorry. The team names are messing me up here a little bit, ladies and gentlemen, as it's not telling me the right player, unfortunately. Looking at the kill feed a little bit too much there, as H2K was able to break and get that retake in, but they need another one here for their side to bring themselves into it again. It is going to be the side of CRG Black that do spawn out of P5 rotation, and they do not have great time to try to fight for it. They'll see what the rotations look like as Convict already here, teamed up with Red as well, just holding the back part of his map, but he gets beamed out of the sky there, and now the spawns favor the side of CRG Black.
Yeah, good job though from CRG to play for that back spawn. Only send the 1 guy front. They did end up winning the fights back there, but he was going to get singled out, but just like that, he wins a crucial 1-on-1. CRG, they are in control this time, and now you have all of H2K hitting the front, but you do have number 8 lurking right outside this time. He's going to hop in. Jay waiting for the reinforcements. He slides in. He's going to get 1. Can he get another? Yes, he can. There's 3 in the feed. Time is green once again. And CRG in control. H2K trying to scramble for whatever they can get, pushing through mid. They will get that guy scamming off of old, but no time collected yet. And now it's time to lick your wounds and get ready for P1.
Yeah, and you say that, but the side of CRG Black able to collect on the 3 kills again. And middle of the map challenge from Frick, really helping this side. And again, he's able to collect on another big two-piece with the turn on, with the pistol as well. As he gets on the hill time here for his side, does get finally taken down. And again, middle of the map fight, it's going to have to be a crucial one here. Jay can only win one. As Opti looking to try to find something here.
Yeah, and so anyone's game here. X3 trying to take the route through this plain side of the map. I like the fact they're trying to hit this from different angles, but well, H2K though they are set up on P2. As I say that, CRG just sniffs everyone out and now has them all spawning from blue, has them choked in, but they're ready for splits that aren't happening. They're seeing ghosts. Great shots from Frick, gonna get the angle on the guy blue. He's got Convict trapped by the white wall. X2 he's trying to be a hero from mid-cut. Last 10 seconds gonna go to H2K. But CRG's gonna have reinforcements here at the P2. They're gonna have the blue side of the map. Can H2K get the red control and hop on this time?
Yeah, that was a real question that we were asking for the side of CRG Black, but they're able to get a good rotation here to the P2 side, and this is where they really jumped out into a huge lead against Domlat AM, and you can see it again. The ticks starting to go on through, the kills starting to go their way. They have an idea that they can take it in map number 4, and they are showing you why, ladies and gentlemen. H2K needing to try to break here, to try to bring themselves back into it. But ladies and gentlemen, let's head into a listen-in with the side of CRG Black.
Yo, top right says weak and sword.
Yep.
Come to the weak.
Dead.
Oh, top.
Absolute top. He's going our side, I think. Yep, that's him. Yep, nice, good kill.
Yo, rotate. All you
Yo,
guys
I
rotate.
gotta shake for new.
Careful mid.
I'm picking up
Could
mid
be-
cut. Yo, mid cut. One shot dead.
Yo, could be close,
have
could
to
be
cross
close,
time.
I'm checking. Yo, P5,
Yo, one more
P5.
mid cut on me.
P5 dead.
Top lane half.
Shit off.
Yo, mid cut. Three mid cut.
Lucky.
Pick it up. I have it.
Kill one.
I have block.
Every time.
I got block. Go.
Go top.
I have a streak for this.
Nading.
Yo, just streak now.
I stun 2 P5.
I'm streaking.
Trophy, any trophies?
Go, yo, dead. Shit, I'm close.
I got time. Close plane.
Close, so hit him a little bit.
3 green, one time.
Yo, weak.
One time. I'm dead. 3 green.
Good streak.
Come on, last one top green.
Good
5.
shit.
Come on.
Come on. Go.
Go,
Shit.
come on.
Pick it up middle.
Someone close.
P5 dead. Yo, one more P5. P5, then challenge.
Stay down, Louis.
I'll block. Gio, free pinch. I'll block.
Could be P2.
I should
Yo,
have
on time. One above you.
Me.
And the listening sounding very strong for the side of CRG Black. Frick letting them know as well in the comms that they are getting destroyed here in map number 4. And it's really H2K that needs to show us something to try to bring themselves back alive in this match and take us to a map number 5.
Yeah, and Nick, I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't realize how lopsided the score was before we went to the listen-in. Like, I felt like H2K was making good plays in the map, but they just weren't collecting any time. And then once we went to that listen-in, it was just all CRG. They just went on an absolute tear, entered the flow state, and they were just, oh my god. I don't know if you can see my face in the cameras, but I was making some disgusting faces in some of these kills. They were just going crazy, and they're probably gonna waltz their way to a map 4 win here. Unless H2K's got something to say about it.
And they could still potentially win here, ladies and gentlemen, as the time going to be ticking away. The contest needs to come in from H2K. Team kill comes on in as well. Not what you want to see if you're an H2K fan in the chat, as this does look to be where it's going to wrap up at, as they do get the tick, ladies and gentlemen. That will be that. Our map 4 is done. And it is the side of CRG that take it over in dominance. Really, just the dominance in the respawn game modes right now, as they continue to show why they are a team to be reckoned with here in this A group, in the CRG group as well. And they continue to roll on through to opponents. As you get a little bit of trolling coming in from the comms as well, ladies and gentlemen. As you see the final scoreboard there. Frick, 31-18, man. He was absolutely shooting there and gets the 3-piece with the cruise missile as well. Talk to me, man. How you feeling after series number 1?
I mean, dude, CRG should have won. They should have won 3-0. But second of all, the last two maps were just absolute cinema. The way they played that Scar so well, they hit the rotations properly. They had the good steps, and they're forcing H2K in the choke points. I mean, see if you're CRG, just clean that search up a little bit. But you have only good things to review from this VOD.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're an H2K member out there, and honestly, it just does not go your way this evening. And it's a lot of the respawn game mode that we have to talk about here. It just doesn't work out in map number 1. It doesn't work out here in the Overload. You were only lost by 2 there in the Overload as well. A high scoring battle that went back and forth. And then we head to a map 4, which really the side of CRG, it didn't look like they were going to be going out into the night, letting these guys potentially Neslo series them in this series in the S&D as well. So they wanted to finish it there in map 4. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to an interview with the side of CRG here in just a couple seconds. The winner circle going to be up here with one of these CRG members. I'm not sure who it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, quite yet, but we will find out together as we will be back in just a couple seconds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we have decided who to interview here for the side of CRG. We're back here in the winner's circle with Frio. I do apologize, man, for mispronouncing the name there, but man, a dominant showing by your side here in the response tonight. Just talk me through that a little bit about map number 1.
That's a pleasure. Exposure, I'll say we work a lot of each other, trying to get each other's trades, especially like pushing stuff out. Exposure's a map where you can help your teammates out even from like the outskirts of the map. So I mean, we're just working together, trying to play tight. Off of our picks, capitalize on mistakes.
Danny, you got a question for him?
I do. So, for you, I gotta say, I love. Even though you guys did not take the map 2, I loved y'all search and destroy. I loved the game plans of like how you were executing and the way your decisiveness of what you were doing on the map. So, talk to me about like the game plan that you go into. Are you watching VOD? Or are you just playing y'all's game?
Oh yeah, no, we play a lot of S&D. We have a lot of S&D reps. Dennis probably one of our favorite maps just because we have 3 subs. I'm a flex, and so we can pull 3 subs out if we need. We hit A together. We play B together. Mid is wide open. We take mid sometimes. Right there, round 11. We took mid. Unfortunately, we didn't converge, but yeah, we really like Den. Den's one of our favorite maps, and we were getting a lot of nade picks right there. So we're just trying to capitalize on mistakes. Like once again, use our numbers.
Yeah, and I want to talk about round number 10 here in the S&D for you, man. You're almost able to clutch out a 1v4 scenario. That final kill just didn't go your way to take the map as well. Shout out to Lurks as well for showing maybe some plays going on that map as well from the CDL. But talk to me a little bit about what your ideas were when you were in that situation.
I was just looking for a pick. I got a little bit too ahead of myself at the end. I should have easily won that. I had the read on him. I knew he wasn't going to wrap back. He was pretty nervous. And I literally just checked the wrong angle. He slowed out on me. I got bad timing. We should have converged on that. Had a little bit of a miscommunication on that round too, and we still almost converged.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But again, even though I didn't take the map 2, great plays out of you guys. I don't want to bring us to the overload though. A high scoring affair. You guys came out on top. What are some of the keys to being as dominant as you guys are in the overload?
Oh yeah, I think we actually chained 2 points back to back like twice or maybe 3 times. That was really like the game plan, just get in their spawn, play trades, and use our numbers. Like once again, like we have really good chemistry as a team, and we're a really fast team. So like when we're pushing it out, I mean, things are gonna go our way. Those chains are very important for us.
Yeah, definitely. And then we saw absolute cinema. Word to Trevor over here on the map number 4 for you guys. You guys absolutely dominate from start to finish there. Started a little bit slow than you did against Dom Lat-Am, but there was no question for me when I saw what map number 4 was that you guys were going to be able to take that one. You drop a 31-18 scoreline for yourself. And what is it about that map that you guys love so much?
I would say kind of goes along with the way our team is set up, our dynamic, the way our roles. We have 2 flexes, or I'm a flex and we have 2 subs, and so like our pace is just different. And once we get them on the other side of that white wall, I mean, it's over. We just hold them from mid cut and hold stuff out. We just gotta look what it's in front of us whole time. Don't scam off of time. I mean, play trades.
Yeah, absolutely. And one final question I have, and I want to stir the pot a little bit. We don't need to talk about this match anymore. You guys won 3-1 dominance, but who in Group A are you most looking forward to run into bracket play?
Honestly, I wouldn't say there's a team we're really looking out for. I think teams are really looking out to play us. We're a really strong team, and we have a really strong S&D. Even though we didn't converge. I mean, if they can't beat us in hardpoint, I mean, it's over, man. I think we're a really strong team.
100%. I agree.
Definitely so, and thank you guys as always for joining up in the interview. We appreciate you guys as always. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be headed to a quick break here right before the send-off or into our match number 2 tonight. We'll be catching you guys in just a couple seconds. another matchup coming up here in just a little bit. But before we get over into that one, we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back on the stream as well. Danny, Trevor, whatever you want to call him, he'll be back with me as well. So, the casting duo is not going to change up here tonight. But let's talk about our map number 1 here for just a little bit. CRG Black just impeccable pace, to be honest with you, in the respawns throughout the series. But map number 1 really shows us what their pace looked like from the beginning, and they were able to take like an 80-point lead off the first 3 hills, only getting 30 points for H2K, really having to battle back for them. And what do you have to say about map number 1 there, Trevor?
Map number 1 should have been, it was more lopsided in my opinion that the score line shows, but what I will say is just as a whole in the series, CRG was just another level ahead of H2K. I mean, H2K had their moments in the search, but you could just tell, like, there's just levels to this stuff. The time and effort they put into their practice, I mean, you got to tip it. It was just skill diff at the end of the day.
Yeah, and then we head to an S&D. It was a 6-5 round 11 map where, we almost see a 1v4 clutch from Freak, and he's literally like inches away from winning that chow. From me absolutely going crazy in the comms as well, but unfortunately it doesn't go his way. And then they're unfortunately not able to win that round 11 round as well. So the real good thing, though, for H2K fans out there, maybe their coach, maybe the players as well, your S&D with a team that is arguably one of the top S&D teams that I've casted for here in the EWG in this A group, you're able to take that map off them. That's nothing to scoff at the end of the day. And, it looked very, very good for the side of H2K.
Yeah, and even on the round 11, like obviously they lost round 11, but the game, I would point out the mistakes in the earlier rounds where like Louis and I think it was Frio were like gave away their lives for free on a couple of those clutches, those 2v2 clutches. The round 11, they lost. Like you're on a head and you lose a gunfight. I mean, it's COD shit like that's gonna happen, and unfortunately, like that's what cost in the round 11. But I would definitely look more towards when you're watching the VOD. Look at those times where you did the hard part. You were in a 2v4, you evened up the odds, and then you still lost the round. Those are what I would go back and really harp on in practice.
Yeah, definitely so. We saw a very back and forth overload as well. It finishes 8-6 there. And, a high scoring, lot of scores, a lot of getting into that zone as well. But it really was just the side of CRG that was a little bit more dominant on that map, able to take space more often. They were able to do the little things when it matters on, the respawns when they do come up for that capture zone. So, I mean, is there anything you can really say bad for the side of H2K there?
Yeah, there is. Convict going 8-28. You need your team. I mean, you only lost by 2. You still got 6 on the board, which is impressive on 7. But if you're Convict, you gotta get more kills, and that's going to be a common theme we're going to get into in the next map too.
Yeah, and we go into map number 4, and this one, really, no question about it, from start to finish, the side of CRG just looked more dominant. 250-103 was the final there. And like you said, we have to talk about Convict's scoreline, unfortunately, again, because he was not able to get a lot of those crucial kills when they did matter on the hill time, on rotation. It just really was not going their way. I don't know if that map 3 gave him a little bit of a mental shock. But like you said, you can't have that when you're going up up against a team that is so dominant against these respawns.
Yeah, and if you're H2K, in my opinion, when you're playing against a team like this, it might be just time to pack a punch. I mean, I know this is a league, like a for fun league, but if you're Group A, you're playing for the big money, the big pot. Might need to pack a punch because clearly this team's a step ahead. You're going to need some kills to help even the odds, and they have the building blocks. We saw them take them to round 11, win the round 11. We saw them score 6 times, only lose by 2 in the overload. They have the pieces. They just need a little bit more slaying power, and I think they can give CRG a run for their money.
Yeah. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have another matchup on the cards here in about an hour. So it is going to get another interesting one here as we go to the B group here.